Cosmo pointed out that this would be helping his worst enemy, to which Timmy replies that he wouldn't be that anymore if he was fixed back that, and he would stop tormenting him and the other kids. Timmy wishes up the time scooter and also takes AJ's Crocker tracker with him so he can easily find Crocker in any time period. Timmy hops onto the time scooter and sets the time scooter to travel backward 10 years. Timmy travels back to 1992 and arrives right outside his home, just as it first began being purchased by Mr. and Mrs. Turner. Wanda notes that Mrs. Turner is pregnant with Timmy. Mr. Turner opens up a moving van filled with girls' toys and a pink girl's hat and says that he would be crushed if their child turned out to be a boy. As Mr. Turner tosses away the for sale sign outside his home, lands at the yard next door, Mr. and Mrs. Dinkelberg pull up to their home in a shiny sports car, remarking that the home is perfect for them because it is nicer and less expensive than the Turner's house. Mr. Turner sees this and growls Dinkelberg's name in anger. While Timmy is watching all this, Crocker's black van speeds by him. Timmy wishes up spy goggles and uses them to eavesdrop on Crocker. During his insane raiding, Crocker gets into a car accident with Geraldine Waxelplax, who tells him she is now his boss at the elementary school. When she asks Crocker how he expects to pay for the car accident damages, he replies he'll be able to fix it as soon as he finds a fairy, before laughing crazily and bouncing into school on his head. Timmy realizes that Crocker is still fairy obsessed and that he must go back further in time to find the answer. Using the time scooter again, Timmy travels back to 1982 and arrives in front of Dimsdale University. Moments after, a familiar-looking DeLorean leaves the same spot. Timmy notes that the entire decade is a fashion disaster, that he sticks out like a sore thumb with his normal clothes, so Cosmo and Wanda poof him up some stylish 1980s clothes so he would blend in. Nearby, a young Geraldine Waxelplax questions young adult Crocker on why Dimsdale University seems to be abuzz with big news to be announced in the auditorium. Crocker tells her he is finally ready to share his discovery with the world. Mr. Turner, working as a janitor at the university, follows him into the auditorium since he expects a big mess to follow the big news. Inside the auditorium, Mr. Turner spots his future wife with Sheldon Dinkelberg and growls at him. Also inside the auditorium are scientists and military men carrying big checks and anticipating Crocker's announcement. Chet Ubetcha is also on the scene and shown to be much taller than normal, until he tries to use a bulky 80s cell phone, and the radiation from it shrinks him to his usual short height. Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda also sit in the auditorium and watch. Crocker takes the podium and asks the audience if they would like anything they want to magically appear whenever they wanted it. Everyone eagerly shouts yes until Crocker reveals that it could be done with fairy godparents. He has nearly discovered proof that they float among them, and painful monitoring collars should be placed on every child so that their fairies should be captured. The audience laughs Mr. Crocker off the stage, while Geraldine cries because she realizes she was in love with a psychotic moron. The scientists and generals refuse to give their checks to Crocker and instead notice Dinkelberg's parachute pants and decide to invest in those instead. Dinkelberg becomes rich and immediately dumps Mrs. Turner. She cries for a moment before Mr. Turner comes over and offers to mop up her tears. They immediately fall in love. Timmy overhears Mr. Crocker remark that today was the second worst day of his life and decides that he must travel back in time further to find the first. Using the time scooter, Timmy says they must travel back to Crocker's childhood. Timmy arrives at March 14th, 1972. Everything around him looks colorful and funky.